All right, good morning, folks. We're getting ready to kick off. We're at the Fontana Dam Visitor Center. So a little bit of rain. It's not bad. It's just kind of misting and a little bit of drizzle. It's supposed to clear up this afternoon. So doing 11 miles today, a little over 11 miles to get to Mollies Ridge Shelter. So we'll see how that goes. It's nothing but up today. So, but spirits are high. But pack is heavy. Oof. So I'm carrying 6 days of food. I'm going to stop at Standing Bear as soon as we come out of the Smokies, and I'm going to resupply there. And then we'll move on. I don't think we'll stay there, but I'm at least going to resupply to get me into Hot Springs. So moving along, should be 6 days. 6 days, 5 nights, 6 days in the Smokies. So we'll see how we go. Weather depending. So right now it looks to be okay. Nothing tremendous out there. But all right, folks. Well, once we get walking across the dam and get started, I'll get back to you. All right, guys, and we're off. So if I'm not mistaken, that's the island that somebody's book I read stayed there. Maybe Morris the cat, Kyle Rohrig, I'm not sure who. So, all right, turbines, I'm guessing. You know, you see this on everybody else's videos, walking across this dam, but it doesn't look the same. So, I'm not even sure which side the trail's on. So, because I don't see any white blazes. Gloomy day today. And not ashamed to admit I'm a little intimidated by the Smokies. So, but we'll see. This will be the longest we've been out. There's only really one bailout point. So, but I'm happy to be walking across. Happy to be getting in the Smokies. So, all right. Once I get across the dam and we get to the sign and put our permit in, I'll come back. All right, it's official. We're in the Smokies. All right. We'll catch you up the trail a little later. So, if you want to see Shuck Stack Tower and the chimney there, you're going to have to watch somebody else's videos. Because we passed it up. Didn't even see it. Because this is what we've been dealing with all day today. So, something out of a horror movie. So, we walked right by it, didn't even see it. So, alright. So, nothing really to see there. Kind of just a gloomy day, gloomy, wet, misty day, but it's just what it's been the whole time we've been out here. So, so I guess it's just going to continue like this. Hopefully tomorrow it'll clear up, but it's supposed to get cold. So, but all right, out for now. What a difference a couple of hours makes. So it's about 1 o'clock. Sun finally, it's up there shining somewhere. It's still hard to see through the mist, but as you can see, we actually have views if we could get up on them. So that's nice. So pack weight. You're gonna find, or at least I have found, I won't say you're gonna find, I have found that all of my stressing about pack weight before the hike. I mean, it did good, don't get me wrong, and you should get yourself as light as possible. But the first cold night you have and you don't have the gear, you're going to change your tune pretty quick. So I got rid of my silk liner, and I added a Sea to Summit thermal reactor, the 25 degree one. To my sleeping system. So I also had my wife send me, which this was, if you watched my gear video, this was part of my gear video. I had her send me my smart wool, or my merino wool base layers. So, because we've got some cold nights coming up. And we got down to low 30s a couple nights ago, and I was cold. So I just don't want to risk getting down into the teens and not having the gear I need. So we made a couple adjustments there. So pack's heavier, and of course carrying 6 days of food. Pack is very heavy. And so having said that, we are trying to make an effort to stop and eat, so we can eat through our food bag and not have a bunch left over like we have been. So hopefully that'll help. So hopefully in a couple days, food bag away a lot less. All right, well, as usual, if I see something or say something important, I'll come back. Out. All right, about a mile and a half away from Mollies Ridge Shelter, which we're going to stop for the day. Kind of messes up our plan if we don't. We should be there by about 3:15, 3:30. So that's not too bad. Not too early. We certainly have enough time to get to the next shelter. But then, like I said, the spacing on the shelters here in the Smokies, you got to be careful, because you have to stay in the shelters. You don't have a choice. So pressing on may not do you any good. So, all right, it's a pretty good climb. Well, the sun's out. Finally got to get out of that rain jacket. I love that thing, but man, it's like a sauna suit. So, oops, sorry about that. All right, well, we'll come back when we get to the shelter. All right, afternoon, folks. About 3 o'clock, and we're coming up on Mollies Ridge Shelter, which is our destination for the day. So, yes, we could move on for 3 more miles, but I think I explained in my last video, there's no point. So it doesn't help any. So it doesn't get us through the Smokies faster just because of the spacing of the shelters. So, plus today was no oops, hold on. I'm caught in my, there we go. Sorry about that, folks. My trekking pole got caught on my back. Today was no easy day. So there's a lot of climbs today. So we essentially climbed all day long. So there's the shelter. Alright. Here it is. Now here's the area. Let's see if we can't get some video of the interior. So, oof. Wow. Yeah, that's the second deck. That's the first. This is certainly not luxury accommodations by any means. But all right, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do, and I'll get back.